Hello and welcome to episode 37 of Series 5 of Master League Story Mode. Wow, what a week it has been for Leeds United since we last spoke. Oh my god, it just gets better and better. I wasn't a Leeds fan before I started this series, but I am definitely a Leeds fan now. Marcelo Bielsa, obviously you probably heard about the PowerPoints, you probably heard about the presentation. I mean, in my mind, it was the ultimate baller move. People accusing him of cheating to get an advantage, and he was like, no, actually, come and look at all of this. I know more about Derby County than Frank Lampard would ever know. Having one person looking at your training session, completely legally, completely within the rules. He was just a tiny, like a 0.1% of the preparation that I did, and that's why we beat you, and that's why we're better than you. Boom, mic drop, out, incredible. I mean, that's pretty standard. I mean, people are starting now to realise the enigma that Marcelo Bielsa really is, but we knew about that. We've known about that since day one, and we've seen how successful he's been in this series. And today we've got a couple of games. Well, we've got an away game against Huddersfield. It is a derby. That could be tricky. And then only 3 days later, we've got West Ham at Ellen Road. A couple of potential banana skins here, but yeah, we've got some stuff to do as well in terms of negotiations. I've realised that we need to make sure that we sell Divock Origi. We've got open to high offers on now. We've got people interested, but I just want to make sure this actually goes through. So we'll just place them on the transfer list. I am a little concerned about the homegrown rule. I'm not sure if we're going to be actually outside of it if we sell Mount. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've only got 8. So actually, if we sell Mount, we have to bring in another English player, or we're going to be in trouble with the imaginary authorities. That's a bit of a spanner in the works. Maybe the scout will come back with an English attacking midfielder. I'm not sure it will. This one doesn't seem to be working very well, so we've still got a bit of time. We do know that we need a centre-back. There's no doubt about that. So we'll look for a still developing centre-back. We've got Shaqiri, who we're dealing with, and that seems to be working. I do think as well we're going to need maybe a replacement for Origi. So we're going to go with a young Italian left winger. And we're going to just switch that up. I'm pretty happy with our with Shaqiri. Hopefully that goes through. On the list as well, have we got anyone in here who's English? Joe Gomez, Big Trent. I mean, they'd both be great. A little bit unrealistic. That's the problem there. Lookman is a more realistic option, and it's one that we really were quite interested in at one point. It's such a shame that didn't go through. Oh, it's at 70% now, though. That's not actually that bad. Would they do a swap for Origi? I mean, obviously they'll do a swap for Origi. I wonder what that'll come back as. It's just whether or not we can convince him. I mean, what we could probably do, this does tend to work, yeah. We give him a small release fee, an 11.3 million release fee. It's not ideal, is it? We'll offer him 2.5 years. Maybe if we ramp up the goal bonus, we can give him... Well, we'll try that. We've got plenty of time left till the transfer window starts. Just getting some ducks in a row. So there we are. Well, we haven't heard back on Shaqiri yet. Hopefully that does go through. We offered some pretty reasonable terms for that. Let's get into the first game. And it is a derby. Whoa, exciting. The local rivals. And there they are. There's Marcelo Bielsa. He's just handing out the spying tactics. He says, yep, saw some Huddersfield defenders in Pizza Hut yesterday. They're going to be a little bit slower than usual. Just some nuggets like that. That's how they win. That's how they do it. So let's take a look at the sides for today's game. Mason Mount. Well, it's got to be Brunetta, hasn't it, really? Do we even need Shaqiri? That's the question. I think if we get rid of Mount, we can't just have Brunetta to rely on there. Son could play there. He's 80 rated, actually, at attacking midfield. He would do absolutely fine there, I'm sure. Maybe we don't need to sign him. Maybe if we get the right players, centre-backs offer, we should use that budget there. It's a good argument for that. Jack Harrison in, I think we'll put him in. Son out on the left. Origi has failed to impress. Even on a green arrow, I'm not that excited about playing him. Kobos, Patterson, Janssen, all on blue arrows. They're well up for this one. Huddersfield, they've got a few good players. They have been shit in the league, haven't they, really, this season? Although Lossell, their keeper, has done pretty well for me in fantasy football. But yeah, this is a game we should be winning. Aaron Moy on the bench. He's my favourite player in their side. I really like him. Do love myself an egghead when it comes to footballers, and he's got that sort of ratty face as well. Makes for a good combative midfielder. Bald head, ratty face, a bit like Big John Joe Shelby. Anyway, I'm waffling here. Let's get into this one. This one goes down as a West Yorkshire derby, and actually Huddersfield Town have got the largest recorded victory in a West Yorkshire derby. Could be Bradford City as well. It's sort of a weird I don't know, I don't quite understand it. A West Yorkshire derby where 3 teams are part of that derby, I don't know. But Huddersfield Town once spanked Leeds United 6-1. That was all the way back in 1928. Seems unlikely it'll happen today. This is really a game we should be winning. If we get a win here and a win against West Ham, we could be getting to Christmas in an absolutely unbelievable position. But we have struggled against these mid to bottom teams, so we need to be frosty. Stay frosty, lads, let's do it. Some good passing here from Huddersfield. It's Neves, let's take on Big Callum. Big Callum can't get to it. Pritchard, back to Zuba. This is actually some good work here. Oh, Williams is played into a great position, but Martinez comes across. Gets the foot in, but they will have a corner here. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. We haven't touched the ball yet, except for to put it out for said corner. Will be Zuba to eventually put the ball in. Diakabi with the near post header. Easy take for Romero. Oh, Pontus caught in possession. Not good. Billing. It's a good ball. Oh, Pritchard lays it off to Zuba. Dances away. Falls to Diakabi. Romero has to make the reaction save and Patterson keeps it in. Huddersfield has started very brightly here. Very poor start to the game here. 24 minutes in, we've barely been out of our half. We're having to defend here, and this is a really dangerous position for Pritchard to whip this one in. Patterson with a header away. It'll fall to Neves. He can't get the shot away as Martinez is out like a rocket. And the Argentinian picks it up, and he can look for Jack Harrison. That's a beautifully cultured ball from the centre-back. Oh, Jack needed to find your man there, but Harrison will get the shot off. It's blocked. Back into Harrison. No, needed to look for Romero so much earlier there. Wasted opportunity. So corner here, and we have still created pretty much nothing in this game. Can Brunetta find one of the big lads up from the back? It's going to be Big Pontus to jump for it. Falls through. Bernardo can't get to it. We'll have a chance to put in a ball though. On his right foot. That's a nice ball in. Jack Harrison. Oh, I actually had my hand off the controller celebrating there. For fuck's sake, he wasn't offside either. Great ball in from Bernardo. Jack Harrison hitting the woodwork. Very close there. And now Harrison, centre of the park, can find Kobos. Out to Brunetta. Ball chipped in, looking for Jack Harrison. He's through on goal here. There it is. And big Jackie boy gets his goal. Scored recently for Leeds in real life. I think he is the golden boy of this channel, really. You know, over time, he's the only player that we've played as within 2 series on this channel. And it's always a pleasure to see him score goals. And let's not forget that Debbie Harrison once described me as the posh in-betweener of football, which I have decided to take as a compliment, thankfully, luckily. Debbie Harrison, absolute saint. Jack Harrison's mum, the patron saint of this channel. And Jack Harrison, well, he is the angel child. And, yeah, he was involved to begin with. Lovely ball over the top. Defender made a mess of it. Missed a header only a few minutes earlier, but he gets us off the mark here. We've left it very late to get our goal in this first half. We've played our way into it. We started shakily. And there Jack Harrison with the finish on his weaker foot. Lovely work from the Englishman. And at a perfect time, that goal. 2 minutes into first half stoppage time. And yeah, that sort of changes Marcelo Bielsa's team talk a little bit. Wagner still in position at Huddersfield. Was it Wagner? David Wagner? Wagner. I hated people who say Wenger. So I'm going to assume it's Wagner. David Wagner? David Wagner. No, it's definitely not Wagner. What am I talking about? Right, second half. Let's finish him off. Oh, good ball down the line into Neves. Patterson's with him. Just to cut back. Patterson ain't having none of that shit. Oh, but he does get away, though. Now Sobey into the box. Lays it back to Diakabi. Pritchard. Oh, bollocks. Absolute bollocks. I thought we'd dealt with that. Pats looked like he had it. Got the touch in. Tried to muscle his way back in, but this is poor. Martinez came across very slowly. That's a great finish, though, on the turn from Pritchard. And we're back to even Stevens here. Come on. Oh, it's all falling to Huddersfield now. This looks like it's going to end badly here. Ball into Pritchard. He's got one. He's got 2 now. Oh, well, we said they had the confidence after scoring the first goal. Just couldn't get it back. So close. Putting a foot in. Pontus out of position. Martinez didn't slide across. Pritchard with the easy finish. Oh, dearie me. Son out to Kobos. This is promising. Romero back into Kobos. He's got Harrison at the far post. Steps inside of Congolo. Very strong defending there. Wow. Shit. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh, no. Sobi through here. This has been a very poor game. No! Oh, so shit. Just, I don't know where the defence was there. I really don't know. And then Sobi threw on goal. Bernardo couldn't get back. Romero's so good in those positions normally. And that is game over here. That is really poor. So Mount and Origi, the two players likely to be leaving this team. Can they come on and, well, they've got a hell of a lot to do. A goal straight away is needed. Mount out to Harrison. Looks for Romero. There's a slip there. Can we use that to advantage? Oh no, Congolo's had an excellent game. He has kept us at bay, but that's poor. Origi now into Romero. No, can't find a way through this Huddersfield defence who've been absolutely world class today. Just haven't been able to break them. No! Oh, Diakabi has played through. Don't do this to us. It's just wide. Let's end this game. Let's finish it. Blow the whistle, ref. We're done. We are done. We're on our... We're rocked here. Just end the fight. Put us down. Put us out of our misery. Ball in. Diakabi with the header. Jesus Christ. And there it is. Not a moment too soon. Awful. Really, really poor performance. Gave away 3 goals in that second half. We weren't great in the first, but my God, did we just say, just help yourself. Help your fucking self. 7 shots on target. I mean, that's one of the worst games we've played. Obviously, the local derby has helped. You know, they've had the bit between their teeth. It meant a lot to it. Clearly meant more to them than it did to us. Absolute disgrace. So that wasn't the plan, was it? That absolutely was not the plan. And we dropped down now to 7th spot. That is really disappointing. Where are Huddersfield? I mean, they're in 14th. They're not having the worst season. Cardiff City, my God. 1 win. Really poor. Oh, that's just annoying. Just sometimes those derbies can really catch you out. Clearly, Huddersfield had a very, very good team talk from David Wagner. And 3 days later, well, we tried to run our way back into that game. Oh, Shaqiri's gone through. That is a bit of good news. We really needed some. That's very interesting. So a 2.1 million salary, that's not that bad. 12 million transfer fee, we can definitely stomach that. Amazing. I mean, look at that. Look at those stats. 28 years old, he's still got plenty to give. Great pace, incredible balance, good passing, 72 finishing, he's got the place kicking to replace anything that Mason Mount did offer us. Dipping shot, acrobatic finish. Excellent. We can hit some long shots. And actually, his tactical style fits us very nicely. We'll notice that Liverpool players tend to do that. Origi certainly did. I mean, if we could somehow afford Shaqiri, Pavard and Lookman. No, we're not going to be able to afford Pavard as well. Milinkovic, Lookman and Shaqiri. Obviously, we do need to sign that English player. That is the problem that we've got. Right, let's get into this second game now. We need to come back strong. We need to make amends. Mason Mount, downward arrow. Showed a couple of flashes coming on, but just couldn't do much. Harrison scored his goal. Kwanka maybe in for Origi. I don't mind playing Origi. We could play him up top just the once. Maxi Romero is out of the goals. No, we can't do that to Big Maxi. Bernardo on a downward arrow. God. Well, we either play Ayling there or Pizarro at a stretch. Now, we'll keep him in. It's probably not a good idea. West Ham have signed El Nene, great signing. I actually think he's quite a good player. Lanzini, we've been looking at him in the transfer window. They've got big Andy Carroll up top. Can Janssen handle him? I think he can. That should be a good battle. Let's get into it. So we're back at Ellen Road. It's a long trip for West Ham United for this night game here in a packed Ellen Road. And yeah, we need to make amends. We need to bounce back. We've been generally pretty good at doing that. The league at the moment is so tight. We're in 7th spot now. We can't drop below 9th. It isn't even Christmas yet. But it's not a huge difference. A couple of wins and we could be in the Champions League spot. So let's get something today. Oh, Bernardo finds the ball and then it's a great ball into Maxi Romero. Spots Adrian off his line. Oh, what a goal that is for so many reasons. Bernardo showing his class, stepping out of the defensive line, putting an incredible ball through to Maxi Romero. To think we considered not playing him today. And he just spotted, I think it is Adrian, is it? I don't even know who it is in goal. It's a great ball through from Bernardo. Is that Adrian in goal? I'm not even sure who that is in goal, but it was a beautiful chip on his weaker foot as well. And Maxi Romero still in line for the Golden Boot this season. They haven't kept coming at quite the rate they did at the beginning of the season, but his goals have in many cases been of very, very high quality. And that is an absolutely beautiful dink. It's a slip and a dink. Oh, Shafi is played through. Patterson is with him. Oh, gets away from him there. It's a great ball in. Lanzini. Oh, fingertip save from Romero. It's Romero at one end and Romero at the other, keeping us in this one. Ball inside. Patterson. Oh, chests it away from Lang. Into the box. Can he finish this one off? No, he can't. Would have been beautiful. But Brunetta will have a go here with the right foot. Adrian with the save. Oh, Callum nearly scoring it. A wee beauty. Son puts a lovely ball in, looking for Maxi Romero. Defender doesn't get to it. Maxi's all alone here. No options, so has to play it back. Smartly done. Patterson into Brunetta. He'll turn. Still Juan Brunetta. Can he get the shot off here? No! Just missing the final touch to some incredible footwork there. Twinkle toes Brunetta. Away from 2 or 3 tackles there. Did he just get a touch off Maxi Romero on the way out? Yeah, I think he might have done. That's unlucky. We need the second goal. And that's half time here at Ellen Road. The goal was of high quality. We did create a few chances. West Ham are well in this though. Could do with a second goal. Because let's remember, we did have a 1-goal lead in the last game, and that did not go well. Come on, let's see this one out. It's going to be Yarmolenko over this one. Really dangerous opportunity. It's in the perfect spot. It's not over the wall. Romero need to make it yours. Need to make that yours. That is not confident goalkeeping at all. Oh, Patterson, get it away. Fuck's sake. Romero can get to it eventually. Bit sketchy there. Brunetta. Through the centre. Lovely ball into Facundo Cobos. Edge of the box. Gets the shot off. Good save by Adrian. Come on. We need the second. Cobos. Loads of space for the wing back. He'll step inside as he loves to do. So many options here. Looks to go alone. Facundo Cobos. Great hit. And it's palmed over the bar by Adrian. It works so well. It's just so confusing for the defenders. Look at this. You've got 4 or 5 white shirts making different runs. Defenders don't know where to go. Cobos maybe a little bit selfish there, but got a good shot off. Forced the save. Ref, that's a foul. Ref! Referee! No! No! It was a foul! Definitely a foul here. Arnautovic on Martin. No, it's a great tackle. Fuck's sake, we needed the second goal. We said that. We didn't get it. And once again, we're in trouble. Momentum certainly with West Ham here. Oh, Patterson nicks it from Arnautovic. Now Son. Romero lays it off to Brunetta to put us back in the lead here. Juan Brunetta, it's a great save from Adrian. Oh my God. Huge chance there for Brunetta. Should have finished that one. Can we find something from this corner? Never looked like scoring from him, but Maxi Romero with a great run. The rebound. Another great save there from Adrian. No one there to put it away. Oh, Origi picks it up. Now running through the centre. We find Maxi Romero. Into Mount. Plays it back in. Maxi Romero to win it here. Oh, good defending. Really good defending there. Oh my God, Pontus, what are you doing? Oh, no. No. Arnautovic. 3 minutes left in this one. The Leeds fans can't look. Arnautovic does really well. Romero gets to it. Pizarro, this really is it here. Patterson into Mount. Chips it in over to Romero. It's a lovely ball. Romero gets away from his man and Lang does so well to get the tackle in. I can't believe it. It's 2 games and only 1 point for Leeds United. This is not good. Really not good. We should have won that one. We had chances. To be fair, Adrian made some incredible saves after getting lobbed. Just didn't quite have the quality when it came down to it, and that is a real hammer blow for Leeds United. 2 games that we should have really been winning. We only managed 1 point. I mean, as I said, we are only 3 points off 5th place Arsenal. So a win could see us back up there. Wolves doing really well still, but again, we are only 4 points now above 10th place Spurs, and that's where we cannot be. We need to get some wins. I think we do need an injection of some quality, and I think Shaqiri is going to be our man. Hopefully we get a bid for Mason Mount in the next episode. We will be into the transfer window, so we could conceivably, for the second game of the next episode, have Shaqiri on board, which would be an incredible, incredible signing. It's been an update in transfer negotiations for Lookman as well. We could well have a straight swap deal for Lookman with Origi. That's really interesting that that has gone through. Yeah, we can do a straight swap. Lookman in for Origi. His salary is, what's 1.2, so that's, I think that's less than Origi's salary, it must be, so we'd get a bit of money there as well. So maybe, next episode, if we get rid of Mount, Lookman, Milinkovic and Shaqiri coming in. Lookman is not a great passer, but he's a very good finisher. And we do need that from our wingers, and he is quick and explosive. Pretty good balance as well. I think he'd be good. A lot of room to improve, and as we said, we do need an English player. He can play up top as well. We can play him as a centre forward if needed. Sort of half the locks are there, but he's only 21 years old. And crucially, as I said, we need an English player. So there we go. Not the best episode ever. We should have won that second game. Fulham and Spurs in the next episode, and the transfer window. Join me for that one. I'll see you in a bit.